So here's my one-shot rifle build. It's similar to the one-shot sniper build, but it relies on um, a little bit. It's a mix. You know, we need a little bit. We need to grant a minimum of crit chance, and as much as possible crit damage and headshot damage. So to proc perfect headhunter, we need at least 150 um, headshot damage to be able to get the maximum damage out of the talent. My chain killer piece comes, I have it with headshot damage and critical hit damage, and then again a headshot damage mod. Um, then this is the main piece for the build. Then the second piece of the build is the 1886 sniper rifle. I don't think this will work with any rifle because they're just not strong enough. And on the rifle, you want to have. I have headshot here, but you can roll it with crit damage or even crit chance if you're too low, or if you want to play around with it, or if maybe you don't get one that comes with different, and you need to re-roll the talent to determined, and you need determined because as it says here, when you kill when you kill an enemy with a headshot, the next shot will count as a headshot no matter where you hit it. And if you have a weapon strong enough, you will never lose the talent because they'll be dying, and when they die, it still counts as a headshot, so you get it over and over and over. If the weapon is not strong enough, you hit them, you don't kill them, and you lose this. But because we have perfect headhunter, it's going to boost the damage for quite a lot, and that will grant us that we always kill enough damage. Grant us enough damage so that we always kill the enemies. Now, some enemies will be tougher, like those heavy gunners that lie down and they have a really tough shield helmet. I mean, to destroy. Then we have the chungas, which in most cases will require 2 or 3 shots to put down. But if you hit them once in the head, they will definitely break the helmet, and then it might take 2 more shots or maybe 1 to completely kill them. And the shield guys, the guys that rush you with a shield, those are a little bit tough to deal with. But you can get them in normally the shields, the guys, you can kill them in 1 hit and keep all the talents procced. Well, when it comes to the rest of the pieces, I have just 2 providence for the crit chance and crit damage. I mean the headshot damage and crit chance, because I want to guarantee at least 50 crit chance and as much as possible crit damage and headshot damage for this build. Yeah, I have Walker and Harris, the chain killer. Then I have a Cheska piece for the crit chance bonus, and then the fox sprayers for the rifle damage. This damage to target out of cover. I've tried the build with Overlord Armaments knee pads that warrant this one, and it still does a one-shot kill anyway. But and you could slap a little bit more of crit damage into the other piece. But with this, it's not a big difference by having the crit damage, and because we only have 5 bullets, the crits are not that often. So I stuck with with the fox sprayers. But if you have, a different overlord piece that you would like to try, it's it's more than okay. Um, you can even change it here, have a glove or whatever. Um, and then Grupo Sombra for crit damage and for the build. The secondary, it's up to you. Whatever weapon you like to run. I use the FAL because they have a high base damage and they are pretty good on stability and accuracy. I have Killer here because it gives me a boost of 40% crit damage, and the pistol is the busy little bee, because sometimes they're just too many enemies, and if you tap a couple of them, each enemy that you mark, it will be like a boost, 20% weapon damage per enemy. So if you tap a couple of them and then you switch back to your main weapon, that shot will be strong. For the skills, I have the tactician drone to spot the targets for me. Um, as it spots the targets, I can see when enemies will come around corners, so I can pre-aim and wait for them to just pop their heads, and I can shoot them straight away. And then I have the Achilles pulse for the tougher enemies, or just to get everything procced easier. I always use Achilles pulse, and if it lands on the head, the mark, it does double the damage. So in my case, it goes up to almost 30 million if it crits on the head with the pulse. So that's pretty nice. The cooldown, yeah, it's a little bit on the big, but it's not a required skill, and I'm not using it. I use it as much as I can. I mean, but you can go with anything else on the skills, on both skills. It's totally up to you. All mods are headshot, and yeah, and that's it. So, oh, and I have sharpshooter for the rifle and marksman. Um, and the marksman bonus you also get with a sharpshooter. Um, it's the only way you can get the drone. If you enjoy using rifles with a different class, it's up to you. But the only way you'll get the drone is with the sharpshooter. And I believe that when you're in cover, you have a tiny bit of bonus armor. Now that's not a big deal. Um, uh, on the backpack, I have vigilance. Forgot to talk about the talent here, but you can go with any talent that you like. You can even use the named backpack that comes with perfect vigilance, or whatever floats your boat. On the talent here, I'm just used to play it like this, and yeah, no armor, because you kill them fast. So I'll get hit. I get hit sometimes. I go down. Uh, but yeah, you'll be tapping one enemy per bullet. They'll be dropping like flies, really easy. So now I'll just show you a little bit of gameplay.
It's a big building, so be prepared to secure both concourses. Shoot 'em!
By the way, now that we are here at the mission, when you shoot a dog, if you shoot him in the legs, if you have enough power, it will kill them in the body. But if you shoot them in the legs, they'll die easier. And if you wait him for the dog to explode, it will keep the headhunter and determine talents active. But if you try to shoot someone else before the dead dog explodes and it's completely gone, you might lose the determine talent. But as long as you wait for him to just vanish, it will be. Look now. I don't have the talent. He dies. Determine comes back on. So it's pretty simple. Well, these enemies anyway, they're red. It's heroic, nothing. So these red guys, they're just very squishy anyway. But yeah, once you have both talents procced, it's a one-hit kill, and you can play a little bit more aggressive than you normally would with a sniper rifle, just because of it's shit. It's a faster weapon to shoot and everything, so it's just easier to handle. I'm staying on cover, but you can just rush. Be careful because we'll be dealing with you'll be losing your stuff really quick if you just oh shit. But yeah, oh, there's a chunga. We can test on him. So let's use our Achilles. Well, left leg. Headshot. I broke the helmet. Next shot didn't kill him. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Even on group play, it still works like this. It's pretty much one bullet per enemy all the time. Ooh, it landed on the head. There you go, game over, man. My damage numbers are here, so that created for 27 million because the pulse landed on the head. So that's enough to kill pretty much anything. Yep, and that's it. Rifle fun. I'll play with the walls.